elected for 3 years on the board, and as Glyn said, I've been coming to this place, man and boy, since I was 14 in 1962, so you can work out how old I am now. Yeah. And that's why I chose the profession I went into. I started off in the bus industry, in a firm in Leeds, building bus bodies, and ended up working on the railway. Charlie Rowe, that's it, now Optare. Yes, I was there for 6 years, my informative years of my life. Spent 2 years on the shop floor, then got promoted into the drawing office, and all the rest is history. Yes, another one, yes.
Technical drawing again.
Yes, yeah. And then went to work on the railway, and spent, I don't know how many years working in various departments in railway, including 9 years at research, which was absolutely wonderful, but that's another story. Come here today talking about volunteers. This workshop was actually built by the volunteers, the members. We actually dug this part of the workshop, the pits, literally by hand, before the days of JCBs and the like. And we moved the steelwork in, and it looked like something seen out of the Pharaohs. We were about 30 people carrying steel sections, and goodness knows what the Health and Safety Work Act would do today, and manual handling, we just wouldn't be allowed to do it. But we started from there. And this extension was built on how many years ago now? 5 years ago. I haven't introduced Peter. Peter Bird, he's our rolling stock engineer. He's the man that's in charge in here, not me. He's the head of the management structure, and everybody reports to him, including me on occasions.
He's psyched.
Thank you. I sack him regularly. No, but Peter is a member of the full-time staff. And I think, again, the theme of today has been volunteers. Well, we don't have volunteers. We have staff. Your workshop staff, whether you're paid or volunteer, it doesn't matter. You're part of the team. And who does what with what to whom is, you know, sometimes you'll find that the volunteers are working with or under the supervision of a paid member of staff. And on occasions you find it the other way around, that the paid staff are working under the supervision of a volunteer. We don't have that, don't have any demarcations. We're a team, all very much part of that team. And what percentage of the work, we're just saying this, why do we need to know what percentage of the work's done by the paid staff and volunteers? The work is done by the team. And I feel very proud, and I actually wrote that on my submission to become a board member. I felt proud that I actually headed up the restoration team. We've been restoring trams now since, as I say, back into the 60s. So I do know a little bit about it, I think. You can have a look around and see on the wall some of the exploits that we've done restoring Chesterfield 7. Oh yes, we've won awards at it. The last time they came to look at it, they just said, "Oh yes, well you've won." But you know that was the judges. They had to, we know you've won, and that's it. It's too easy. The main function of the workshops are we service the trams very regularly. 6 days, 125 miles in operation, which is about equivalent to 1 day's traffic in a normal town or city. Every 24 days, in multiples of 6, the tram comes in and is serviced. 24 days is the full lubrication service you'd have on your motor car. We look at take all the covers off, look at everything we can, inspect, grease, lubricate, and what have you. Trams are commissioned at the start of the year, and at the end of the operating season, they usually, before we put them back into the shed for the winter, we do things like touching the paintwork, floors, and 1 or 2 minor repairs, little things that won't, not safety related, get put right for the hopefully start of next season. We try not to defer as much work. We try and keep on top of it as much as we can. Then we do a heavy lifting programme. We operate our trams for 8 years, and then we lift them. By lifting, I mean we take the body off the truck or bogies, and we take the running gear apart. Basically, so we get the wheels and axles and the traction motors out. We send the traction motors away to be overhauled. We haven't got the facilities in-house to do that. You really need to be taken apart, tested, cleaned, washed, then put in an oven and baked, and then re-insulated and the like, or the comms turned or things like that. Whatever needs doing, we do. And likewise, the wheel sets, we have those non-destructively tested. We have got a tram with a broken axle, and I've been involved with a broken axle. It's not like on the railway. If a railway axle breaks, you're carrying people out in body bags. at high speed. We do 15 miles an hour flat out. The tram you've been on today, you probably is one of our fastest, believe it or not. But nevertheless, we are governed by the same rules and regulations as the main round railway. The railways and other guided transport systems, brackets, safety, closed brackets, regulations 2006. And we've got to undertake safety critical work. So when you come in here, even as a volunteer, you are undertaking safety critical work and you have to sign it all off, and we have procedures and the like, and we've got masses of paperwork and we can show you all that if you so wish. We have got to have a fully auditable trace of the maintenance of the tram. And then the third thing is the full restoration, and you'll see there's a tram car there. Looks like a single decker, but it's actually an open top tram, should I say. And there's no staircases, and the interior's just being fitted out. That was started life as a London United Tramways. Bogie car in 1903. And was withdrawn just after the First World War, we believe. And it's been then used as a garden.
Together being used as a dwelling. And that's the best of the three.
And like when we saw the tram, we saw the top of the orange, you can see the tram right down to the last nut and bolt. Everything comes apart. I didn't put them on this morning, it's my fault. Only on one side, but it's actually survived. And we managed to. So of course, as soon as we saw Glenn, the curator, right, that's it, finished. You can't do anything with the tank.
So all gold leaf and shaded, it's really spectacular.
It's got to be conserved. So we've now got a tram and a water tank to preserve. Not just a tram. And also we found that the end of the tank, one end of the tank, has got a very ornate livery. We didn't know that it had.
Have you explained this to you a bit?
Briefly, that it was built as
It's all open,
it's like three guys, three forms.
So of course the livery that we've now discovered has been under the planks for the best part of 100 years. Since we were little boys. So one side weathered off quite badly where the water and all the weather and the rust had got to it. The other side had been preserved quite well.
I can just about remember seeing trams in private city centres at Main Street. I can remember when they were green and cream or maroon and cream.
Maroon. 1950. We saw trolleybuses.
I just.
Yeah, I'm going to say I was very careful and say what I say about it. You know, I don't do. But there were the trolleybuses were the same colour, maroon and cream. And yes, but you know we had a lady.
It's just honestly, just like time team, stripping it down, measuring it, assessing it, drawing it all up, and trying to work out what's missing. Because as you can see, I mean, we haven't actually taken that much off here. It had all just festered away. So between us, everybody's got their own specialist field at drawing up timber, engineering drawings, and stress calcs, and goodness knows what. John and myself have spent many happy hours in the last fortnight with the oxyacetylene equipment trying not to spontaneously combust taking this lot
Show you the
off.
scars if you want.
I've got all through my right foot, he's got them up his wrist.
So how do you overcome this part? Do you have to put a complete new pocket?
Completely chopped.
Of this structure you see here?
No. Because that's the main structural member. That will all go. This will all go. Yeah.
I mean, if you're restoring it to make it as a static exhibit, you'd replace a lot less.
They wouldn't touch it. We've got everything in our collection from the item that you don't look at, because if you look at it you're going to damage it, and it should be kept in a sealed room right the way through to the replica. If you look, we've got a nice London tram 1622, and that is a brand new tram. And I wouldn't say that in front of the railway inspection, of course, because we did it have to conform to all modern rules and regulations. You know, the third screw, in the process of scrapping it.
It's all photographed and measured.
Detailed records of everything.
It was a water.
If we wanted to put it back, well, we are going to put it back to as near to original as we can. We spend a lot of time and effort in doing so. As I say, we use it right down to using the right threaded nuts and bolts and the like.
And that is one problem we have now with